Hi guys, so in response to a major issue developing from Brexit, it looks as if finally Boris Johnson's government is going to do something about it. Well, maybe not. This is a tweet from the Transport Secretary Grant Shapps. He says, "We're aware of the shortage of heavy goods vehicle drivers, so I'm announcing a temporary extension of drivers' hours rules from Monday the 12th of July, giving flexibility to drivers and operators and making slightly longer journeys. We've ramped up the number of driving tests available and will consider other measures." Okay, there are a number of problems with this. So before we can deal with the problem, we have to admit that there is a problem and why it's happening. Grant seems to have managed to complete one of those tasks. So over 6 months into post-Brexit reality, he's finally admitting that there is a shortage. Better late than never, I suppose. However, I don't think he wants to admit that Brexit is part of the problem here. Anyway, why is there a shortage? Many heavy goods vehicle drivers in the UK until this year were from EU countries. Because of the pandemic and because of Brexit, many of these drivers decided not to continue working in the UK. I've talked about the reasons for this before. But how do we fix this problem? Well, Grant wants to resolve this issue by forcing a smaller pool of drivers to work more. This seems to be a common trend today. Instead of hiring more people, we just force the existing workforce to double their efforts, which is actually reducing productivity and increasing worker burnout. Anyway, Grant suggests here extending hours. He doesn't say by how much, but there is a risk here that drivers will not be allowed their current rest periods, meaning you increase the risk of them feeling tired or sleepy behind the wheel of a 40-ton vehicle. Also, allowing drivers to do longer journeys will do little to deal with this driver shortage. It may actually make the situation worse, as it means some drivers will be stuck in traffic more, causing delays for some deliveries. And finally, we get to the last solution to fix the problem: more driving tests being made available. But it takes time to train up a driver. The backlog at driving test centres will be cleared by whom? More examiners? Is there a shortage of them too? I don't know. An actual solution to this is quite simple, and the Road Haulage Association has been screaming it from the rooftops. You need to add heavy goods vehicle drivers to the shortage occupation list. This would make it easier to hire drivers from abroad. So why is the government not currently doing this? Well, Brexit, it seems. One of the pillars of Brexit was immigration, keeping foreigners out. So the Home Office brought in rules that are making it more difficult for businesses in the UK to hire people from abroad. The problem for the haulage industry is that they need drivers from abroad, and therefore we have this shortage. There are other issues too involving changes to tax rules that are making it more expensive for drivers to operate independently. That could be fixed too, but we aren't really hearing anything in regards to that. This needs to be fixed immediately. The Road Haulage Association said recently that the shortage of drivers could lead to a shortage in supermarkets. This is a real case of the Brexit rubber meeting the road. Let me know in the comments section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?